Welcome. Already we have discussed about social transformation in 3 videos. In this video, we'll discuss the rest of the topics which are uncovered. Topics are Periyar's anti-Hindi stance, Periyar on religion, Periyar a feminist, Ratamala Srinivasan and MC Raja. Periyar emphasized that caste system in South India is linked with the arrival of Brahmins from the North India. And ancient Tamil society has a different status faction based on thiness, determined by natural surrounding and means of livelihood or occupation of the people. And the anti-North Indian campaign had Periyar to take an anti-Hindi stand. Periyar on religion. Periyar wanted religion to be replaced by rationalism, and he also advocated atheism to deconstruct the establishing of practice of faith, culture, and custom. He said that religious means you accept the superstitious belief, and Periyar spent his entire life campaign against superstitious thought thinkers or rationalists he had formed. Then Periyar also objected to the hereditary priesthood in temples, so he argued the eligible individual who have a proper religious knowledge should become priest rather than being based on caste. He also encouraged the people to boycott the Brahmin priest and their Vedic rituals. He advocated the intercaste and self-respect marriage devoid of any such rituals. Periyar, a feminist. He condemned the child marriage and Devadasi system, which is an institution of temple girls. From 1929, when Self-Respect Conference began, Periyar had been emphasizing women's right to divorce and property. He also objected to the term like giving in marriage. He said that treating women as a thing. So he wanted to substitute the word to Valkai Thunai, which is the word took from Tirukural and is a word for marriage. Periyar strongly believed that property rights for women would provide them a social status and protection. So he welcomed equal rights for female and male in property, guardianship and adoption. So he was a strong champion of birth control and contraception, and he said that motherhood was a burden to women. And in 1989, government of Tamil Nadu fulfilled the dream of radical reformers by introducing the Hindu Succession Tamil Nadu Amendment Act in 1989. This is important for TNPC exams, and which ensures the equal rights to ancestral property for women in inheritance. This act became a trendsetter and led to similar legislation in national level. Now let us look upon Rettamale Srinivasan. He was from 1859 to 1945. His popular name was Grandpa, which means Tata in Tamil. He was born in Kanchipuram. He fought for social justice, equality, civil rights. His titles were Rao Sahib in 1926, Rao Bahadur in 1930, Diwan Bahadur in 1936. Difference between years is 4 and 6. Just remember the first year, so that it would be easy to remember the next 1930 and 1936. And he wrote an autobiography, Jeevya Sarita Surukam, and it was published in 1939. It was one of the earliest autobiographies. Rettamale Srinivasan, also from deprived caste, so he experienced the horror of untouchabilities, and he founded Adi Dravida Mahajan Sabha in 1893. It is important, and he served as a president for Scheduled Caste Federation and Madras Provincial Depressed Caste Federation. And he also discussed with leaders of Justice Party and Indian National Congress for the wellness of depressed class. Rettamale Srinivasan was closely associated with two people like Gandhi and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. First, let us see his relationship with Gandhi. He met Gandhi in South Africa and he became member of Madras Legislative Council in 1923, and it is important, and also influenced the Justice Party to take the affirmative action to safeguard the interest of the depressed and deprived section of society. And let us look with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Ratemale Srinivasan participated in both first and second roundtable conference which were held in London in 1930 and 1931, and he voiced the opinions of the marginalized section of society. He became the signatory to the Pune Pact in 1932. This is important. This is also important, and this too. His name was Mailai Chinnathambi Raja, and who was shortly called as MC Raja. He was initially started his career as teacher and wrote textbooks for schools and college. He was one of the members who founded the South Indian Liberal Federation of Justice Party. He became the first elected Legislative Council member in 1920 to 1926. He was the person who from the depressed class in Madras province. He functioned as deputy leader of Justice Party in the Madras Legislative Council, and later he left the Justice Party. MC Raja demanded abolition of untouchability and organized number of political meetings and conferences for the untouchable caste to access the public well and pathway to burial grounds. He also advocated the use of such terms like Adi Dravida and Adi Andhra, and he founded the All India Depressed Classes Association, and he became the long-time leader, and it was founded in 1928. Raja has earlier called for separate electorate, but after the Pune Pact, he supported the idea of joint electorate. That's all about MC Raja, and we'll discuss the labor movement in Tamil Nadu, language agitation before Indian independence, women's movement in the next video. Kindly subscribe our channels for more useful videos. Thank you.